I got more on the Angel Reese trade and my semi prediction of big news surrounding Angel Reese. And again, it has come.
Get to this breaking news. The Chicago Sky are trading two-time All-Star Angel Reese to the Atlanta Dream. In return, Chicago gets 2 first-round draft picks. Reese averaged nearly 15 points and 13 rebounds in her first 2 seasons. The trade gives the Sky 5 first-round picks over the next 3 years. Okay.
2-time All-Star traded for 2 first-round picks. She's got 5 on her jersey right there.
2 seasons. The trade gives the Sky 5 first-round picks over the next.
And the Sky has 5 first-round picks
3 years.
over the next 3 years.
Picks. Reese averaged nearly 15 points and 13 rebounds in her first 2 seasons. The trade gives the Sky 5 first-round picks over the next 3 years. Okay. And the Sky call this a big opportunity for both Reese and the team. The WNBA season begins next month.
And I don't think it ever pays off getting rid of a star type player, right?
Experience the irresistible crunch of.
Got the ad right here. Is anybody going to buy Alaskan Golden Fish Crisp because they saw it on an ad?
On the basketball court, one of the biggest names in the WNBA is changing teams and coming to the Atlanta Dream. All-star forward Angel Reese will join the team in a trade with the Chicago Sky. Atlanta, in return, will send its first-round picks in 2027 and 2028 as part of the deal. Now, Reese averaged 14 points and led the league in rebounding last season. In a statement, she said she is, quote, beyond grateful for the opportunity. The Atlanta Dream coming off a 30-win season last year, and the WNBA draft coming up 1 week from today on Monday, April 13th. A star player in the league coming to Atlanta, Angel Reese, joining the Atlanta Dream, a big trade in the WNBA.
All right, and the Atlanta Dream, 30 wins last season. That's very good. So yeah, this is the actual breakdown on this trade. I did the quick video showing my prediction of Angel Reese news with the March 26th video I made. I was feeling that energy, and she was even included in that thumbnail. And you could see now look what happens. Just a little over a week later, or a week and a half, or pushing 2 weeks or whatever. I'm proud of that. I caught that energy. I put it out there. This is massive news. You can see the trade for 2 first-round picks in 2027 and 2028. Angel Reese going to Atlanta. Remember, Hershey was trending with Reese's Pieces, with the Reese's products receiving criticism, shifting back to the classic recipe I mentioned in that video. So that's another video that I mentioned Angel Reese. And now again, she's trending with this massive trade shortly after. Reese, check that out. Angel Reese has 46 in the reduction cipher. Traded from Chicago. Chicago equals 46, and the trade is on 4/6, 46, April 6th, the 4th month and the 6th day. Even she's traded to Atlanta in the ordinal cipher. Atlanta equals 69. Traded on the day leaving 269 days in the year. And that's the 96th day of the year, which is 69 reversed. Also traded on a 56 date numerology when her birthday is 56, the 5th month and the 6th day. She's traded on the 6th, and she was born on the 6th as well. Did you notice Atlanta Dream? Atlanta's got the A like Angel. Don't forget Austin Reeves is out for the season for the Lakers. Austin's got the A, and Reeves sounds like Reese, trending at the same time. Isn't this amazing? Because again, traded 2 days after the death anniversary of Martin Luther King Jr. And look at his name, he was born Michael, and that connects again to Michael Jordan. Angel Reese like modeled her game after Michael Jordan, and he played for the Chicago Bulls. She played for the Chicago Sky. I've mentioned that in multiple videos, and now she's headed to Atlanta, and Martin Luther King Jr. was born and raised in Atlanta. Isn't that amazing? You know what, too? Georgia equals 44 as well in the language. Georgia equals 44 in gematria. Martin Luther King Jr. dead on 4-4. Remember, shooting and kill equals 44. There was a lot of 44s involved with that death. Even you get the King connection with like LeBron, right? LeBron, MJ connected. King has the K like Kobe, 4 letters, and LeBron King James. Obviously connected to Kobe Bryant. Austin Reeves, which sounds like Angel Reese. Again, he's a member of the Los Angeles Lakers. Remember, basketball equals 68. Martin Luther King Jr. dead in 68. Easter equals 68, which was the day in between his death anniversary and this trade of Angel Reese. And you can see the proof right there. Angel Reese has stated she modeled her game after Michael Jordan. Born and raised, again, in Georgia, Martin Luther King Jr. with his death anniversary a couple of days before this trade. Look at the address, 501 Auburn Avenue. That's like 51, 501. Michael equals 51. Everything's fake, y'all. Leader in the civil rights movement. And that Reese's connection, peanut butter cups, that's kind of low-key connected to, maybe civil rights and black history, right? Peanut butter, chocolate. 31-day span from the trade to Angel Reese's birthday. She's traded to the Dream. Dream equals 31. That's the reverse reduction cipher. You can see the trade was Monday. And again, her birthday in May, the 6th month. Again, Monday, M, May, M, Michael, M, with the Michael Jordan, Michael King Jr., changing his name to Martin. You get the M still. Angel Reese in the reverse cipher, 179. That's the 41st prime number when Dream equals 41. I have a dream. Did I not mention that? I have a dream. I didn't mention that. That's the biggest part right there. Atlanta Dream. I have a dream. Fake world, huh? Massive fake world. That 41 also connects to Kobe Bryant. There's a lot of speculation that there's deeper connections with Angel Reese and Kobe Bryant amongst the decoding galaxy. She has like the Kobe smile. There's a lot of speculation that maybe it's her daughter, his daughter. Don't forget the Los Angeles City of Angels, which I brought up before. And again, you get Angel Reese here. Now, Kobe Bryant equals 41, dead at 41, walks off the court with 4.1 seconds left in his last game. Even look at the season, the WNBA 44-game season to go with that death date, Martin Luther King Jr. And look at the Dream, 4 games back of first place in the East. Like 4-4. And again, 44 games played. Notice how they had 30 wins and dropped the span. She's traded 30 days before her birthday, not including her birthday. 30 wins for the Dream. Third in the Eastern Conference. 30 is like 3. And again, 44 total games. Martin Luther King Jr.'s date of assassination, 4/4. 4 games out of first in the East. Traded in the 4th month. Well, I guess that goes with the 4-4 a little bit. I get Sexy Red vibes from Angel Reese. Remember the draft. They mentioned it's coming up again. The draft that Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese got drafted. Look at the draft date, the year of their draft, 2024. Sexy Red's birthday. And I get the Sexy Red vibes. I don't know. That may be slightly a stretch, maybe. But I don't know why I was getting Sexy Red vibes. And then I remember that her birthday was the draft, the same Angel Reese was drafted. And then, they mentioned the draft coming up again. It may be a different year or a different date, excuse me. Look at where the draft was. Brooklyn Academy of Music in New York. Michael Jordan was born in Brooklyn. And this may not be a stretch because Caitlin Clark was drafted first in that draft. Obviously, the little rivalry script with her and Reese. Caitlin was selected by the Indiana Fever. Michael Jordan came out of retirement. I think it was his first time, and his first game was against Indiana. And he even owns a racing team now. Indiana, known for racing. They got the Indianapolis 500. And again, Michael Jordan, born in Brooklyn. You could see again this draft, Brooklyn Academy of Music. Isn't that amazing? Notice how Sky equals 17. Angel Reese was drafted by the Sky in the first round, 7th pick, like 17. Atlanta equals 48. Michael Jordan's birthday is the 48th day of the year. Again, Angel Reese headed to the Atlanta Dream from the Chicago Sky. Atlanta Dream in the reverse cipher, 214. That's Valentine's Day, February 14. Michael Jordan on Valentine's Day wore number 12 for 1 game. Atlanta equals 120, like 12. Angel equals 21, which is 12 reversed. Check that out. Dream has the 23. Angel Reese is age 23. Michael Jordan known for 23. Again, they're both Chicago connected. Earlier they said the Chicago Sky will have, I believe they said 5 first-round picks over the next 3 years. Angel Reese equals 53. And Chicago has 35, which is 53 reversed. Wow. Also, Angel Reese's next birthday, the 126th day of the year, 126. Remember Kobe Bryant's death date, 126, January 26. So you get all of these connections here. There's so many. And I apologize for not mentioning that I have a dream connection right away. Just kind of like want to get this presented and put this out there, you know. I have a dream with the Martin Luther King Jr. connection. Remember, Georgia equals 44. Kill, shooting, 44. He was shot. 44 game season, WNBA. Again, I don't, as far as the script, I don't think it's ever a good idea to get rid of a superstar type player. I don't think it ever works out. It might work out short term. Again, this is all a script, okay? All a script. So we'll see what happens. Big news. And again, as predicted, the big news with Angel Reese, anybody who thinks I'm wild out there, I'll drop the link to that video. And again, I've documented Angel Reese connected to Reese's and Hershey, which is trending recently. And I brought up the Michael Jordan Angel Reese connections before. So Angel Reese traded from the Chicago Sky to the Atlanta Dream for first round draft picks in 2027 and 2028. Until next time.